This week we cross the Pyrenees and enter into the mysterious land of Catalonia, to the strange and beautiful city of Barcelona. Catalonia has long fought for its autonomy, long suppressed by Franco's fascist Spain, a land with its own language and customs, still technically a part of Spain but fiercely independent. The name itself is controversial. It could mean land of the Goths, or land of castles, or chiefs of battle from its Celtic roots, or even land of the killers from the Arabic Catalonia. You might not have heard about Barcelona as a place for futuristic architecture. This time I chose to stay in a hotel, the modern and unique round hotel Barcelona con del Mar. It's a bit away from the tourist downtown, more private and peaceful, and architecturally innovative with its oval hallways and spectacular atrium. Of course, I like to scope out a cafe to start the day wherever I am. The Little Fern fits the bill. Espresso, Wi-Fi for my laptop, and great ethnic breakfasts.
The owner is from New Zealand.
Okay.
So we are New Zealand inspired.
Okay.
Coffee shop with specialty coffee and vegetarian dishes.
Nice.
So kind of international ingredients
Cool.
and yeah, this is really nice. Also, it's very international.
I enjoy the international clientele at cafes when I travel. It's great for comparing stories and getting tips from fellow travelers.
This is Gaudi's masterpiece, the Sagrada Familia Cathedral. Still under construction. Expected to be finished in 2026. You can believe that.
This eclectic crossroads of cultures produced the mad genius of architecture, Antoni Gaudi. He's famous for his organic Art Nouveau creations, which are now the great landmarks of Barcelona. And the central achievement is this explosion of form and color called the Sagrada Familia, the Holy Family, a phantasmagorical cathedral that is an intense hallucination of fractal organic forms, a joyous celebration that defies analysis. Almost unbuildable, it's taken over 100 years since it was started, and Gaudi himself died having seen only the front facade completed, having devoted the last 10 years of his life exclusively to the project. Obsessed with the mathematics of biological forms, he left elaborate plans for the construction of the arches, spires, and towers, every detail carrying his unique system of mystical symbolism.
Advantage of this shape, and he created the path of the level. We have this cloister that's with the church leading to the center with that's orange, yellow. Even corridors above the sun of the level. Even we have these names. It is the line of God, because you cannot find it in that. But Mr. Subirac said that he wanted to show more.
It all might have begun here, in the Gothic quarter, where the Romans first laid claim to the land and built their settlements with a thick wall that was later built up in the medieval period with Gothic stonework, crowding into the labyrinth of narrow alleyways that today are filled with restaurants, museums, bars, clubs, shops, and flamenco dance halls. This is where we find the Picasso Museum, a trove of works from the famous Catalan artist.
This is the Picasso Museum, which is in the Gothic quarter. You get to this place through a winding path between the buildings.
What's unique about this museum is that it features some insights into the obsessed teenager's development. With early pre-Cubist works, and works in sequences that show how he developed ideas and evolved them in revision after revision. Look how he reworked these ideas again and again, searching for ways to reconstitute the forms, simplifying, rebalancing, chasing that elusive essence of meaning. Barcelona is the only city to be mentioned in the world's first novel, Cervantes' Don Quixote, envisioned here in Gustave Doré's famous engraving. Cervantes wrote of the city, Barcelona, archives of courtesy, shelter of the foreigners, hospital of the poor, fatherland of the brave, vengeance of the offended, and pleasant correspondence of firm friendship, in sight and in beauty, unique. The author, James Michener, wrote, "To travel across Spain and finally to reach Barcelona is like drinking a respectable red wine and finishing up with a bottle of champagne." A matter of pride in Catalonia is their cured pork, jamón, a staple of Catalonian cuisine.
It's easy to get lost in these little corridors around the Gothic part of town. And this square here is lined with little restaurants. Bon appetit.
Walking around the streets, you get a constant collision of the very old with the very new, as if time is an irrelevant afterthought. Tourism brings a noisy shorthand, and yet these old stones can absorb a lot of it. The people find a comfortable accommodation in this haphazard mosaic of a port city. It might be that some of the secret of the Catalonian resilience is held up here in the mountains above the city. These strange mountains are said to be the inspiration for Gaudi's architectural style, and in an eagle's nest sanctuary, a citadel is situated.
This is the top of the world. They say that Dalai Lama came here and said that this was the only place other than Tibet where he felt like he could speak to the heavens. Montserrat.
That's in the every year is Easter Day. So can you imagine how we celebrate it? Roses everywhere.